Let's look at Chapter 8, Lesson 5 review. Write whether the triangle is acute, obtuse, or right. So let's keep in mind what those are. An acute triangle has all angles less than 90 degrees. An obtuse one has at least one angle that is greater than 90 degrees. And a right triangle has one angle that equals 90 degrees. So you want to look at all the angles before you classify. I know that looking at number 1, I have all acute. Looking at 2, I have one right angle and 2 acute, which means this is right. Looking at number 3, I have one obtuse. At number 4, I have 3 different angles, which are all acute. Number 5, I have one obtuse angle. Number 6, I have a right angle. 7, I have all acute. 8, I have a right angle. And 9, I have an obtuse angle. For measurement, the thermometer shows the high temperature for a day. Suppose the low temperature for the day was 15 degrees colder. Write the low temperature. You first want to find out what the temperature for the day is. Then you're going to find the difference by subtracting 15 degrees to find the low temperature. Keep 15 degrees colder for the low temperature in mind. So first off, I need to find the difference between 50 and 60 so I know how much each tally mark is. So I can see that there's 10 degrees between 50 and 60, and it looks like 50 and 60 are separated into 5 different parts. 10 divided by 5 is 2, so each tally mark represents 2. So 50 plus 2 is 52. Now it's colder, so I need to subtract 15 degrees from 52. For my final answer, I have 37 degrees for the low temperature. For number 11, do the same thing. Between 90 and 100, there's 10 degrees. It's cut up into 5 pieces, which means that each tally mark represents 2. Looking at this, I know it's 90 plus 2, and then it's plus 1, so it's 93 degrees. So I'm going to take 93 degrees and subtract 15 to get the cooler temperature. And I know that my final answer is going to be 78 degrees. For number 12, I can see that it's between 10 and 20. That's 10 degrees. It's cut up into 5 different pieces. I know that each mark is going to represent 2. It's going up 10, then I have 12, then I have 14, 16, and then 18. So my degrees is 18 degrees. I'm going to subtract 15 to find the low temperature, and I have 3 degrees. Number 13, I do the same thing. Between 20 and 30 is 10. Divide it by 5 different pieces, because that's how many it's cut up into. Each tally mark represents 2. So then I know that I have 20 and not quite 2, so 20 plus 1 is 21. I subtract 15 from 21, I get 6 degrees. All of these are in Fahrenheit as well. Remember to show your work.